Hello everyone, it's Yang here. In this video, you will learn how to get infinite roasted food by using a crazy item duplication glitch in Tears of the Kingdom, and it works on all versions. The only things you need are 2 eggs, 2 100 weapons, 2 shields, some logs, and some blue choo-choo jellies or some splash fruits. Okay, now the process begins. If you are familiar with this item duplication glitch, you can skip steps 1 to 3 and go directly to step 4. If you are not familiar with it, then you should pay attention and watch all the steps carefully. Now do the following simple steps. Step 1. Go to Tarry town and find Hudson's house. Then open this door. If you can't open it, you should go to the cave that is just below the house. And use a sand on this protruding rock to remove the Hudson sign that is blocking the door. However, if you watch closely, the door can actually swing outwards as well. So maybe this is just an excuse of Hudson's wife to find an opportunity to talk to Link because she has a crush on him. Step 2. Once you have opened the door, remove the Hudson signs that are near the right wall. Make sure you do this because they will become insanely annoying later on. Now take out a control stick and put it inside the room, near the edge of the door leaf. If you walk back some steps, you can see that the control stick disappears like a ghost. This is because it has been unloaded by Nintendo to save on resources. If you walk near it, Nintendo will load it again for you. Now we are going to do something called fuse storage. Fuse entanglement. First press L to open the ability wheel and choose Ultra Hand. Use Ultra Hand on the control stick. And then move yourself backwards until you are stopped by this table behind you. Once you are set, put the control stick back inside the room. Now change the ability to fuse. The control stick still remains visible because the fuse ability is not allowing it to be unloaded. Now equip a single-handed weapon and a shield. Then press minus to open the menu and watch a memory. Skip it. Here comes the most vital step. The very moment you press B to exit the menu, press Y as fast as possible. You may start pressing Y really fast, even slightly before you press B. Just spam or mash the Y button. What we are trying to do is to fuse the control stick to your weapon before it's caught. After you have done it, in order to find out whether you did it fast enough, you must press minus and watch a memory 2 times in a row. Then press plus to switch your current weapon to another. Then press minus again and watch another memory. After that, exit the menu and check if the control stick has been moved to your position. If so, it means you have succeeded. If you failed, you won't see the control stick being moved. But don't give up. You just need to walk towards the door to uncover the control stick and repeat the same process. This is the most challenging part of the process. The key is to press the Y button as quickly as possible when you watch the memory. Once you see the control stick beside you, check the inventory and make sure that the control stick is also fused to your weapon. Step 3. Control stick desync. Okay, now the rest of the process is so simple that a monkey can do it. Firstly, stand on the control stick's surface, then go to the inventory menu and drop the weapon with the fused control stick. As soon as you exit the menu, press A as fast as possible to hop onto the stick. You will be falling through the ground and fall into the lake below the town. When you fall into the water, press B or X to hop off. It's important that you press B at this point, because if you don't, you will be falling into the void where you will be stuck forever. Now spend all your energy so that you can be sent back to surface. Once back on the surface, firstly, pick up the weapon you just dropped. Then take out another control stick and hop onto it to unlock the ability wheel. Now fuse the control stick to the shield. Step 4. Now you should take out a bunch of logs, put them inside the room, and build campfires with them. Make sure they are evenly distributed across the house. However, it's essential that you do not block the doorway. Now you should start fire. For example, you can use some fire fruits. Once that's done, put out the fire using some blue choo-choo jellies or some splash fruits. At this point, put the weapon with future control stick inside the house, so that it can block the door from closing. Step 5. Go to the inventory page and hold literally anything. Then walk slowly to the right. A very important thing that you should pay attention to is that somehow here the camera angle is crucial. You should look at Link using the same camera angle as shown in this video, meaning that you should look at Link from his right hand side. This way, the drop arrow should be on Link's left side, while Link is looking ahead. At approximately this location, Link should become cold. Go to the inventory page. Remove the thing you are holding and hold an egg instead. Press minus and watch a memory. This will uncall Link for a frame. Close the menu and you should see that the egg is dropped to the ground and it breaks. If the egg doesn't fall to the ground, go to the memory panel and watch another memory, and close the menu. If you still don't see that, go and watch a third memory. If somehow you see that the egg is floating on the air and not dropping, you can restart this step by going back to the calling area by watching memories and hold anything again and walk out of the calling area. When the egg has broken, if you check the menu, you can see that you are actually still holding the egg, although it's invisible in the overworld. At this moment, you need to uncall Link. If you are on 1.2.0 or 1.2.1, which is the last version, press left on your D-pad and press X to drop the shield with future control stick, and the Link will be uncalled. If you are on 1.0 to 1.1.1, when you press left on your D-pad, you need to swap shield. Then press minus and watch a memory. After you close the menu, Link should become uncalled. If this doesn't happen, watch another memory and check again. Step 6. Walk back and enter the house. Then drop the invisible egg at this corner. Now go to the inventory page and hold an egg. Then 4 other food items that you want to duplicate. In this case, we can hold 4 prime meat. You can also hold 4 different types of food if you wish. After you exit the menu, a weightless bundle will appear in the corner where you dropped the invisible egg. Now go to the inventory again. Remove 1 item. Close the menu. You should see that 4 duplicates of the item have spawned. Go to the menu again and hold another item. Close it. You should see that 3 more items are spawned. Now you should stop duplicating and press ZL. Then press X to jump. When you are about to land, press R and up on your D-pad multiple times to try to enter Link's throwing stance and choose a fire fruit. Throw it to the campfires that were put off. Now you will have a room full of campfires. In this state, the duplicated meat will become roasted after a few seconds. Now you can just pick them up. In order to pick up the items, just do the same thing you did before to throw the fire fruits. So press ZL, then press X to jump. When you are about to land, press R and up on your D-pad multiple times to try to enter Link's throwing stance and choose any zonai capsule. If you did it, keep holding R and let go of the rest of the buttons. Now the pickup prompt appears and you will be able to pick up the items. If you want to duplicate other food, for example, eggs, you can just remove the 4 prime meat you are holding and hold 4 eggs, and repeat the same process. If you accidentally activated the campfire sitting scenario, it's actually alright. Everything is still intact and you just need to light the fire again. With this duplication method, you can get a maximum amount of the roasted version of every type of meat, fish, mushroom, and fruit. A side note though, the campfire only lasts 30 minutes. If you still want to duplicate food after they have vanished, you would need to duplicate some logs and then set up the campfires using the duplicated logs. There seems to be a limitation to the number of campfires. After a certain amount of them, the new duplicated logs won't turn into campfires. It would be extremely interesting if you could get roasted frogs, butterflies, or even fairies, but it seems that it's not possible. Anyway, once you feel satisfied with your dropping progress and want to exit the glitch, you can just save and restart the game. Or you can enter the menu and switch tab, then exit the menu and enter it again. Hold anything and remove it, then exit the menu. At this moment, you can continue your journey without worries. And lastly, one of the reasons this video was uploaded so late is because I have been trying this setup with Zone 9 devices, to be specific, flame emitters and frost emitters, but they just don't work that well, because they are despawned if you duplicate more items than necessary, and believe me, it's not simple to set up the correct orientation. Alright folks, I hope you have been able to duplicate tons of food. If you have anything to say, just leave a comment down below. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, it matters a lot to me. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.